Hey everybody, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and now I'm going to review the Vibe. So what is the Vibe? The Vibe is a special beach club area of the ship that you pay an extra charge to access. So during our 7-night sailing on the Norwegian Prima, it was $229 per person, and that gives you access to this location. So you can see it has upgraded loungers, you have day bed options, you have 2 whirlpools or hot tubs. Now the sign says hot tubs, but during our sailing they were cold tubs, which I didn't mind. We had a couple very warm days, so it was nice to get in there to cool off, but folks were saying that they really wish they were a warmer temperature, able to enjoy it more, especially as the week got a little bit cooler as a cold front started to move through the Caribbean. Then you have your own bar and set of bartenders and bar waiters, which are absolutely incredible. They deliver such wonderful service. They're always coming around to your chairs to see if you need anything. They have specialty cocktails that are only available in the Vibe that are made fresh daily with fresh pressed juices. My favorite was the Market Fresh. It was a cucumber based drink, and we saw Curly the bartender go and get the juicing machine, juice a bunch of cucumbers right in front of us and make the drink. They make it in big batches because it does take a while to get those hand pressed juices, but absolutely incredible, very tasty. We really enjoyed all the cocktails. The Vibe also has its own set of bathrooms, and I love the location here on the Prima. You're right next to the buffet, so it's super easy just to head out the door. The grill's right there. You can get some of that delicious focaccia pizza for lunch. Very easy to get food here in the Vibe, whereas on some of the other ships, the Vibe is located all the way forward, and you'd have to trek all the way to the back of the ship to be able to access the buffet or any quick service dining. So there are so many pros. Now, what are the cons? The soot coming from the funnel. So the area just looks dirty. The way they positioned the funnel was very ill-sighted, I guess would be a nice way to say it, on this ship. It spews soot every now and then. So you have these little black tar marks on all of your clothes. And then if you happen to like touch them, you know, you have a black streak down the side of your clothes. We tried to raise it with guest services. They tried to launder it. It didn't come out. It's an ongoing issue and a real problem, and it's not fixable. It's not like they can move the funnel or stop using cheap oil or gas or whatever they're burning that creates this soot throughout the air. And it really took away from the experience. Now, would I do it again? Absolutely. Having that guaranteed spot to come back to, having that upgraded service, having them come around with their cold towels and fruit skewers and cookies and make incredible drinks throughout the day. And then even at shot o'clock in the afternoon where everybody in the Vibe would gather around the big bar for a shot was so much fun and absolutely worth the cost. Now, could you recreate the experience somewhere else on board? So on other ships, you know, if you're a subscriber, you've seen the videos, we've talked about the Sanctuary, we talked about Loft 19. The thing about this area, it's the only adult area on board. So that isn't easily replicatable somewhere else. You know, like on Princess and the Sanctuary, they had an adults only pool. So Sanctuary wasn't special in that regard. So you really can't recreate this experience somewhere else. There are some hidden gems I talked about in the ship tour where the binoculars are on deck 8, where you could get a little more privacy, but you don't have the same level of bar service. So overall, absolutely enjoyed Vibe, absolutely would recommend it. Just don't bring your best bathing suits or clothes you'd be worried about having a little soot stain on them.